Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Not only was Araragi forced into buying a book that was maybe not to his own tastes, and therefore thoroughly mocked by the employees, but he's now run into maybe the worst person while he's still carrying the goods. All I can hope is that, well, things are going to be amicable and there can be at least a discussion. But things are probably going to just boil down into a big fight, aren't they? It would be nice, at least. Got to use that big demon sword. Monogatari is known for its dialogue, so I hope you're all ready to pay attention, get yourself a drink, and let's get into it. It's always good when you can hear cicadas. I used to walk with my hands in my pockets like that. It's kind of comfortable. But now I carry too much stuff with me. Ah. I really didn't expect that footprint to come back all too often, but I bet you do, Araragi. I bet you do. So he's done his homework. And being nice and formal and respectful. What is the end goal here? Is it to once again join with Shinobu, or is there still that animosity and maybe hatred which caused the whole throw yourself into the sunlight thing? I've just noticed her arms are bent backwards. I like the colour scheme of this guy though. It's almost in grayscale apart from the red accents. Yeah, but the events. I'm not putting my headphones fall off. The events were a bit more than just a simple breakup, though. He does Araki know the content of what was said? Can't he do that anyway? Very salty. Hmm. Everyone's motivations and feelings in this is just confusing. the chosen one, per se. The feeling of grandeur that he exudes. Yeah, here's the thing. Does this guy have abilities and power? Or is he still kind of recuperating? And does Araragi have anything that he can actually do here? If she takes it well, yes. And is he thinking about what Shinobu actually, or Kishop, wants in all of this? And also, was he always this short? The original Aberration Slayer was tiny. That's fair. Although he seemed rather accepting of present day, with clothing and drinks and whatnot. He didn't even get to drink. Maybe it was a good thing. And who was that aimed at? Suppose. Hello? Holy and holy unpoisoned chalice. I like that sentence. It was kind of underhanded if he was using that kind of tactic. Oh, hello, Gain. Well, this was originally between Araragi and him, but as to be expected, he's not going to stand around and listen to people who aren't part of the conversation. So he's still in the recovery process. Oh, because Ononoki is his current. Araragi is Ononoki's prey. That was what the stamp was meaning, wasn't it? Oh! I wondered why they were just reading books, and yeah, Okay. And been watching from the bushes, have you? I was curious over what the attitudes were here. Canberra's probably enjoying it. As brash as ever, but if no one else is going to do it, then yes, Canberra is going to be straightforward and to the point. Gotta love that part of her character. Hopefully things go well here. It's like there's an element of logic that you have to abide by here, but sometimes things and emotions don't abide by strict logic patterns. And it seems to me like Shinobu is trying to ignore that fact for herself. If there's anyone to be able to get through to Shinobu, I wouldn't have expected Kangaroo, but then at the same time, it kind of makes sense. It's not fair to anyone else to not to clear up your own mess, that kind of thing. I'm guessing Senjugahara. That shot there, just there, didn't look like Shinobu. Would she be happy with that? Assuming the intentions of everyone else can lead to some situations which can easily be avoided. But sure, with the with the potential of being slain and having everyone around you killed, it's a bit different. It's also funny that Ononoki was so easily beaten by Shinobu, and yet Kanbaru, who kind of doesn't really have any power, has so thoroughly beaten her. This time she was stopped. He hopes that Kanbaru's words will actually mean something here. And go in a complete circle. The cycle continues. It is true, though. And can she say that in the same? And there are others which know a lot more. At least they pretend to. And it takes someone to just cut through all of the social graces and formalities and get straight to the point. Then at least tell them. Sometimes you need to be harsh. Which would be kinder? Being led on forever, or being told otherwise, so that you can move on, to say. I wish I was told. Well, Canberra's just on the sidelines, so she's asking a kind of rhetorical questions per se. She wants Kangaroo to answer for her, I'm guessing. It was an impressive battle. Is he agreeing to that duel? Oh. I'm pretty sure I've seen him before, but I have no idea who he is. Why does everything kind of revolve around a few places in this story? What was on the steps of the shrine there? Was it one of those tags? I don't know what they're called. And how did Shinobu not notice? Well, she almost got her head split open. Yes, it's most important. She dug her nails in. Feed yourself. Everything that he's went through so far and possibly will go through. Yeah, I don't think you need to open your mouth to put on a bra. Don't think that's how acronyms work. Hmm. It was close enough. And it was what he was thinking anyway, wasn't it? With him stepping up to the plate and participating in that duel. Even with the likelihood of him being outclassed. Who would have thought, though, Kangaroo would be the one with the way of the words? Sometimes the hardest action to take is standing up to the truth and acknowledging it. We've seen that countless times. In Monogatari as well. Countless times. It's nice to see that I think the final episode of this will be an actual big fight scene kind of thing. But obviously in a Monogatari style. I also believe that in the current order of things I'm watching in, there's a few movies coming up, so I'm gonna need some stronger tea to keep awake. Keep focused. I don't know how much information I can absorb in an extra length monogatari. I'm already struggling with these as is. But when things are messy and not really finished, there can be many a lingering regret and feelings bounding around. And considering if you saw someone that you just had a fight with burst into flames and turn to ash in front of you, well, I'm not sure if that's exactly how it happened, but still, it's going to be a bit difficult to say those final goodbyes. I wonder if Shinobu's actually going to confront it. But we know who the true winner is in this episode. It's Kangaroo, because she got her books. And I've been thinking it a few times, but there have been several characters that we've had to maybe not say goodbye to, but at least we're not seeing them anymore in Monogatari. Is that going to be continuing in the future? Are we going to slowly whittle down until there are no aberrations? It's an interesting thought. Probably I'm proven wrong just by thinking it, but still, I am quite vehemently looking forward to the future. So, if you want to see it, then make sure to let me know. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it, and leave a comment down below or like the video to let me know I should continue. And I hope you're all keeping safe out there. I actually took a trip outside today and it was really weird. Kind of like one of those disaster movies where there's just no one in sight. Really actually quite peaceful. I quite liked it. But still, keep safe, get some rest, so that I can definitely see you in the next one. Now yes, once again, it is that time, and I want to thank each and every one of you for reaching this far in the video. Give yourselves a nice pat on the back, and please share your appreciation to my Patreons, because they keep this running. Especially in the trying times like these, I can't thank them enough. So give your thanks to each and every one of them, but especially Flordotaku, Sal, Raywin, Denoed1997, and Luis Almanza. When things looking outside as they currently are, well, it just goes to show how much I need you. So once again, thank you.